Okay, hello everyone, and welcome back to the second stream. Yes, today we are going to fly from Oslo to Haugesund and back to Oslo. Should be a very good trip. We have ATC online, we have Garmin Oslo Tower approach, and we have Polaris all the way to Haugesund. So I hope they are there for the entire two flights, but I think we definitely having them for the first flight. Yes, then so we can follow the plane on flight 2024. You can search the plane, that is Lima November India Bravo, or you can search the flight number, that is Delta Yankee 190. Yes. So, shall we begin? So we can begin the FS actions, and we can select the package cards, and yes, then we should take up the flight plan to begin the preparation for the flight. So the our call sign today is Nordic 9 Bravo Hotel. That was the wrong flight plan. Okay. Come on. Oslo, Haugesund. View PDF. Yes. Okay, so Nordic 9 Bravo Hotel. We are going to have 165 passengers. 165. Going to double check, and yes, we can begin boarding just to be finished. I think we don't have connected the jetway. There, it should be connected now. We can hear it, and it's on the way. Okay, so that's good. We're going to have 4.1 tons of cargo. So we get a 2.05 on the front and 2.05 in the back. One there. We can begin the baggage loading, and we're going to have 5.9 tons of fuel. 5.9 tons, almost 6 tons of fuel. No, we can't have that. It's there. And 5.9 tons. 1,672 we have now. Okay, I think we can begin the refilling. Good. Then we can begin the program the FNC. So this was a flight that now parked after a flight from Stavanger that we took yesterday. Yeah. So we have from Echo November Golf Mike to Echo November Zulu Victor. We are going to be Nordic 9 Bravo Hotel. We are going to depart from 01 left, most likely. 01 set, I think it's in use. So, then we can begin our routing. So we're going to fly via Atlap. P600, Papa 600 to Zulu 280. Then we got Ipmod and Ulvos. So that is our flight plan. So we can activate and wait with the execution of the flight plan. Then we are going to depart from 01 left, most likely an Atlap Alpha departure. And yes, then we can begin with the prefinit. We're going to have a constant X of 15, cruising altitude of 280. Our cruising wind are going to be 32841. And on our average ISA. That was -5, so -45 degrees. Final reserves are expected to be 3.1 tons. This is actually our alternate, I think it's Gardermoen. And it is. That's good. Okay, so that should be good. Then we can check our flight plan on the navigation display. So plan, go to the legs, next page. There. Okay, so this is Atlap 5 Alpha departure. Then it's Atlap, Ipmod, and Ulvos. That seems good. And yes, so we can execute that. Preference is set. We can check if anything is finished. No and nope. The fuel is very soon finished. Okay, so we do have ATC online, and we are going to fly with them. Yes. So we can listen to the 80s. That is on 127.150. 127 150. And we can listen.
Runway 01 left and 01 right in use. Transition level 80. For en route clearance request via data link or contact ground 121.6. Meta report. Wind variable 4 knots. Cav OK. Temperature 7, dew point -11. QNH 1019. Nozig. Acknowledge information hotel on first contact.
So it's variable by
Oslo Gardermoen Information Hotel. Time 1420.
Okay, so we're going to most likely use Zero Left. We're going to contact ground for clearance on 121.6. The winds are variable by 4 knots, 7 degrees, and QNH is 1019. So we can set the QNH to 1019. 1019. So then we can set 7001. Just to remember that we don't have got our clearance yet. 7001. 0 left, 012, that is the runway heading off from 01 left. That is set. And we can set to 280 on the pressurization. Zero set. Okay, so everything looks good. I think the refueling are finished. Yes, it is. We can release the fuel truck and we can turn on the seat belts. And maybe the cargo is finished. Yes, it is. We can release them. And passengers. It's not finished yet, but I think we can begin to we can request our clearance. So 121.6. 121.6.
Max 137, disregard. It's gonna be Vipa 6 Bravo, 01 right, and the rest remains correct.
Okay, nice. Vipa 1 Bravo, 01 right, Blue Max 1370, thank you.
Like the 6 Bravo.
6 Bravo, I'm sorry, 6 Bravo, Blue Max
Stand
1370.
11.
Max 1370, reback correct.
Stand 11, and the 80s information was information hotel. Set that in hotel. Okay, then we can request a clearance. No, I don't have filed flight plan yet. No flight plan was found. Maybe connected. Yes, I connected wrong. Nordic 9 Bravo Hotel. There we go. Just let the comms to load. And what is happening here? I don't know. Okay, should we request the clearance then? Garmin ground, god ettermiddag, Nordic 9 Bravo Hotel at stand 11 with information in the hotel requesting of a clearance to Haugesund.
Nordic 9 Bravo Hotel, Garmin ground, hello, cleared Haugesund, at lap 5 Alpha departure, 01 left. Climb to 7th altitude and squawk 0255.
Nordic 9 Bravo Hotel is cleared to Haugesund via Atla 5 Alpha, 01 left, initial and 7,000 feet and squawk is 0255.
Nordic 9 Bravo Hotel, readback is correct.
Good, then we have readback is correct. Then we can set our squawk to 0, 2, 5, 5, 0255, 7,000 feet, and our departure was correct. That's good. We are going to depart in around 18 minutes, so have a good time. Don't need to stress. Okay, we can begin to our descent page. 250 below 100. Forecast 310, 200, and 100. And we are going to insert winds. So it's 335.48. Three to 8:35, and 340.24. Can execute that. That looks good. And yes. So the passengers are now boarded, and we can go to the Prefinet, set it, type in our zero fuel with 60 tons, and be ready to calculate our performance calculations. So we are going to have a take with the 66.5 tons. And the plane is saying that we have 6 tons, but we have 4.9, so don't listen to the airplane. Just listen to the flight plan. Okay, so we are going to depart from Economical Golf Mike. It's going to be 0 left via Alpha 2. It's going to be dry. Winds are variable by 4 knots. Variable by 4 knots. It's going at 7 degrees and Q energy is 1019. We have a takeoff weight of 66,500 and a center of gravity of 18.2.
Garmin ground, good afternoon. Nordic 940 stand 65 is PGC, ready for press and start.
And we have our
Nordic 940, Garmin ground, hello, push and parapet, QNH 1020.
So we are going to use 22 kd rate with a temperature of 50 degrees. We are going to use max climb because of the short route, and we are going to use flaps 5.
So can you repeat that 4940?
6.2.
Nordic 940, push and parapet, QNH 1020.
That's that please on QNH 1020, Nordic 940, sorry for that.
And our acceleration altitude should be at
Ground, riktig god eftermiddag, Nordic 60 Golf Lima, request for push and start.
Nordic 60 Golf Lima, push and start approved, QNH 1020.
Push and start approved, QNH 1020. Nordic 60 Golf Lima.
No, 1032 and 1032. Yes, that should be okay. Then we can set the V2 speed of 148 like that, and we are
Oslo ground, Blue Max 1370 at gate 51.
walk around.
Request push and start.
Pilot monitoring can take the walk around, and we are finished with everything in there.
Blue Max 1370, push and start approved, QNH 1020.
So I think we can begin
push the starting point,
departure briefing. Okay, so
QNH 1020,
if we want to check the weather for
push the start point
Gardermoen, it is
Blue Max 1370.
like we said, it's
Make it 1-1.
we have
1-1 Blue Max 1370.
I think this wind was variable, but we have a wind at 040 at 3 knots, and it's variable by 330 and 130. The KVK and 6 degrees and QNH is 1020. So, but that was 27 minutes ago, and the 80s didn't say that. That's interesting. I think you're going to stick with 80s. Yes, I'm going to get the QNH and the winds when we are departing the gate and departing the runway, so we should be okay with that. Okay, so for our taxi, we are expected to push straight back and taxi left on Kilo, November, and Alpha 240 on left. Yes, we got the 60 on left, and the heading is 012, and that is set in all of the 3 boxes. And yes, so for any emergencies under 18 knots, I'm going to reject for every abnormal things. Above 8 knots, I'm going to reject for engine failures, fires, windshield warning, or the aircraft is unsafe to fly. And when I call the reject takeoff, I'm going to close the first stage, take out the speed brake manually, and apply max reverse. If the auto brake is not braking properly, I'm going to take full manual braking off the aircraft. If you are able, we're going to vacate the runway and do further actions after that. If not, we are just going to set the park brake on the runway and do the necessary checklists. If any warnings occur or any failures occur after V1, we're just going to continue to take off, raise the gear and boost the rate, and no further actions under 400 feet. After that, we are going to take the abnormal checklist, normal checklist, and decide what we are going to do. So, for our routing, we are going to fly the Atla 5 Alpha departure from 01 left. It has an standard nose abatement departure procedure number 2. So we are going to fly that for our flight or departure, and it's max 250 below 10,000. Initial climb altitude is 7,000, like we got from the controller. Then we can move on to our engine out SID. It's going to be a 5 nautical mile climb from Golf Romeo Mike VOR, 5 miles, and it's on the frequency of 11595, and it's going to be right turns to the Golf Romeo Mike holding. So we think we can set in on holding. I don't know how to do it. Set in on holding at Golf Romeo Mike.
Ground Nordic 60 Golf Lima, request taxi please.
No, wait, I think I messed up. Sorry, if you go to hold
6 Golf Lima, taxi Golf there. November, holding point 01 left.
Last page, Golf Romeo Mike, like that.
Taxi via Golf November, hold
There.
short 01 left.
It's going to be right turn, 017.
And Nordic 940, ready for taxi.
Nordic 940, taxi Juliet Sierra, turning point 01 right.
Juliet Sierra and 01 right, Nordic 940.
That messed up. No, Earth, please. If we try again, Golf, Romeo, Mike. There. No. Okay. I think I'm just going to delete that and find out into the next stream. Yes, then we can continue. We are going to. This is going to be a left seat takeoff with my flight director on the master. It's just going to be an LN-NIB departure because of the nose abatement departure procedure 2 we are going to use. And we have tuned the VOR for Gardermoen on 11595. And for any threats, it's generally no threats. We don't have a lot of traffic, and it's terrain at the outlap departure, but that's the end of it, so we are good to go there. And it's clear skies and a little wind. So, any questions? Good, then the departure briefing is complete. So, we are going to take off in 9 minutes, or depart the gate in 9 minutes, so we can begin to prepare ourselves. Okay, so turn on the yaw damper. Forgot the voice recorder, but we should be okay with that. Yes, I think we are good. We can set the trim on 6.2.
Blue Max 1370, I'm pretty sure I did not push correctly. And I'm sorry about it, and I wonder if this is okay, if you can see me. Thank you.
Blue Max 1370, no problem. You ready for taxi?
6.2.
Perfect, yes, I'm ready for taxi, Blue Max 1370.
Blue Max 1370, Lima Orange Sierra to holding point 01 right, and give way to the Norwegian 738 on your left.
So, then we can take the pre-flight checklist.
Taxi to holding point Sierra 1 right, via taxiway Lima Orange and Sierra, and hold the point to give way to the Norwegian point 737-800 Blue Max 1370.
Ja, han har passerat den nå, så det ska inte vara något problem.
Perfekt, tusen tack.
Oxygen 100%, natural display switches all at normal and auto. Window heat are on, air condition pressure packs are off, and all bleeds are on. Flight instrument tracking 012, Connection 1019, and the reading 606.
Nordic 60 Golf Lima Alpha 3 available. You can contact Tower 118.3.
Yes, that's correct.
Tower at 118.3. Ready to go ettermiddag videre. So long.
Return 3 and the takeoff taxi briefing are complete.
Nordic 940, contact Tower 118.3.
We can take the briefing checklist.
We'll contact Tower 183, thank you service, Nordic 940, good afternoon.
5.9 tons and all wing pumps are on. Auto brake, RTO, CD prefix and A-cars are completed takeoff speeds. V1 139, rotated 140 and V2 148. MCP V2 148, 012 and 10,000 speed set. Pre-flight checklist are complete. And I think we can soon request permission start. I'm going to check with the real world airplane that we are flying with. And they are not live currently, but I think we can wait a little bit, and I think we actually can start APU first and begin the push start. Because most likely they are going to take us. Yeah, I think we do that. I'm going to take a little bath before it can spoil up this APU. So we still have Polaris, approach, ground and tower control online, and we have I think it's Bergen Tower online. We are not flying to Bergen, we are going to fly to Haugesund. That is a little bit south. Okay, then APU generators are on. Wait a little bit, turn on the air conditioning. Get up. We can get some fresh air. And yeah, I think we can request the push start now. Nordic 9 Bravo Hotel, requesting push and start.
Nordic 9 Bravo Hotel, push and start approved, QNH 1020.
Push and start approved, QNH 1020, Nordic 9 Bravo Hotel. Okay, so push and start approved, QNH 1020. We can remove trucks. What happened there? We can close that door. Services, no, pushback. Move. Going to have a straight out in around 1. Can take 120.
Max 1370, contact tower, 118.3, so long.
Tower on 118.3. Tusen tack, Max 1370.
Can take before start checklist. Flight door are closed, doors and windows are closed, and the collision light on and the transponder out off. Before start checklist are complete. Then we can request the push and start. There and start.
Cockpit to ground. Go ahead. We've been cleared for pushback and start, tail straight out. Roger that, ready for push straight back. Release the brakes, please.
Brakes released.
Brakes released.
Oslo ground, good afternoon, Lufthansa 7 Fox Lima with information hotel, requesting clearance for Frankfurt, please.
Condition left,
Lufthansa 7 Fox Lima, guide on ground, good afternoon. Cleared to Frankfurt, VIPA 6 Bravo departure, 01 right, climb to 7,000 feet and squawk 2145.
That's going to not taking so long, and there.
Say again the engine climb and squawk, please, 2007 Fox.
Go ahead.
And 25.
Initial climb 7,000 feet and the squawk is 2145.
Roger that, ready for push straight back. Brakes off.
Brakes is off.
Brakes released.
So VIPA 6 Bravo departure out of runway 01 right, initial climb 7,000 and squawk 2145 for Lufthansa 7 Fox Lima.
Lufthansa 7 Foxtrot Lima, reback correct.
Here we go.
And engine number 2. Stable. Okay, we can start engine number 1. There. To check that we are not pushing back too far. Seeming good for now. And there is something there that's lagging the whole computer.
Good afternoon, Nordic 1105, get it out 6.
Nordic 1105, first right Mike, hotel, stand 72.
Mike, hotel, stand 72, Nordic 1105, thanks.
Yes, that's too far. Too far. No, I need to remove the tug. There. engine number 1 is stable. Then continuous, you can turn on the generators, off with APU, you can turn on packs, air conditioning, heat to heat, and it's on. You can take the flight control check. So, ailerons, checked, elevators, checked, and rudder, checked, flight test are complete, flaps 5, and we can take the before taxi checklist. So, generators on, heat to heat on, anti-ice off, air compressor packs auto, isolation valve auto, engine start switches at continuous, recall, checked, engine start levers at the idle tent, flight controls checked, ground equipment are clear, and APU off. Before taxi checklist are complete. Nordic 9 Bravo Hotel, ready for taxi.
Nordic 9 Bravo Hotel, taxi Kilo November, holding point 01 left.
Kilo November, hold point 01 left, Nordic 9 Bravo Hotel.
Nordic 9 Bravo Hotel, Alpha 3 available.
Okay, Nordic 9 Bravo Hotel. We can check if we can use Alpha 3. Alpha 3. I'm going to just check the real plane, and they are not on the way, so I think we can use Alpha 2. Turning on taxi lights, super brake, into taxi. Take left here. Oh, not. Yes. Left here on November. Not going to use Alpha 3, and we're going to use Alpha 2.
Nordic 9 Bravo Hotel, contact tower 118.3 is on the toilet, but we'll be right back. So just monitor 118.3 for now.
Roger, 118.3 Nordic 9 Bravo Hotel. 118.3. Counter god ettermiddag, Nordic 9 Bravo Hotel, taxiing on November.
Nordic 9 Bravo Hotel, Garden Tower, good afternoon. Via Alpha 2 or Alpha 1, land for weight, runway 01 left.
By Alpha 2, landing point 01 left, Nordic 9 Bravo Hotel.
Man Bravo Hotel er borte et par minutter bare. Så ja, det blir å holde på rullen for et par minutter bare, hvis det går fint.
Det går fint til Norwegian Bravo Hotel. To lane up.
Norwegian i Bravo Hotel, runway 01 left, cleared for takeoff, vind, skal vi se da, står i vinden, kom!
Cleared for takeoff, 01 left, Norwegian Bravo Hotel. Okay, so we are cleared for takeoff. Okay, so before takeoff checklist, flight 5, plan 5, green light, stabilizer set to 6.2 units and chemical given. Before takeoff checklist are complete. And that's set to. Okay, oh, what? Okay, then we can take off. Take off. Press stable.
Gardermoen Tower, Scandinavia, final 01 left.
Check for set.
Scandinavian 903, Gardermoen Tower, hello, parking stand 28.
Second.
3 knots.
Checked.
Scandinavian 908, parking stand 28.
Rerouting. Positive rate of climb.
You're up.
Gardermoen Tower, Scandinavian 903 on the final 01 left.
First Norwegian Bravo Hotel, contact Oslo, 120.45.
Good receive for Norwegian Bravo Hotel.
Norwegian Bravo Hotel, contact Oslo, 120.45.
1045 Norwegian Bravo Hotel. Ha det bra.
Scandinavian 903, runway 01 left, clear to land, wind 320 degrees, 8.
Oslo approach, correct dark, Nordic Bravo Hotel, passing 3 fast 500.
Norwegian Bravo Hotel, Oslo approach, good evening, identify the climb flight level 110.
Climbing 110, Nordic Bravo Hotel. That's one. checklist. Engine bleeds. On packs auto. Landing gear up and off. Flaps up.
Nordic 9, Bravo Hotel. Proceed direct Atlant.
Proceed direct Atlant. Nordic 9, Bravo Hotel. Altimeters. Standard. Cross check. After take checklist.
Scandinavian 778. Descend 4,000 feet and clear ILS. Runway 01 right.
4,000 cleared ILS 01 right. Scandinavian 778.
So we still have Polaris online. Polaris control.
Nordic 9, Bravo Hotel, continue climb flight level 210.
Continue climb 210, Nordic 9, Bravo Hotel.
From jet 151 at descent 5,000 feet, QNH 1019er.
Descent 5,000 feet, QNH 1019er, temperature 151.
Nordic 9, Bravo Hotel, direct IP mode.
Direct IP mode, Nordic 9, Bravo Hotel. Direct IP mode. Okay, the actual flight is live and we are around the same, actually the same, we are very close to each other. So we have the plane in the distance here, 1,000 feet above us. Okay, 10,000, landing lights. Very strong.
Nordic 9, Bravo Hotel, contact Polaris 121.550, ha det bra.
121.550, Nordic 9, Bravo Hotel, ha det bra.
Stand by Polaris 96, 0, go Flema.
Polaris control, place contact, Nordic 9, Bravo Hotel, passing 13 speed.
Nordic 9, Bravo Hotel, Polaris, good evening. Climb flight level 280.
Climbing 280, Nordic 9, Bravo Hotel.
80. Yes, Polaris, Nordic 60, go Flema.
Nordic 60, go Flema.
Yes, do you want me at concrete vertical speed?
Nordic 60, go Flema, there is no speed restrictions.
Roger that, Nordic 60, go Flema.
Golf Alpha Lima, it's possible to climb to 4,000.
Golf Alpha Lima, clear climb 4,000 feet, no reported traffic.
Clear climb 4,000, no reported traffic, Golf Alpha Lima.
No, it's just for the southern ones control. Polaris control.
Canada 4452, continue with Unicom, Hans in Tupatunto.
Unicom Scandinavia 4452, thank you.
Nordic 60, Golf Lima, clear direct, godid.
Clear direct to Godit, confirm.
Hey, sir.
Excellent. Clear direct to Wooded, Mike 60.
Yeah, we can begin to...
Skydiver 092. Cleared Adobe 3 Lima. When ready, descent flight level 120.
Landing conditions. What runway XC?
Cleared Adobe 3 Lima. When ready, descent flight level 120. Scandinavian 092.
Runway 31. That is okay.
And good afternoon, from Super 33 Romeo, reclining through flight level 3239. Yeah, request flight 10 outside contact.
1. And the weather now at...
Speedbird 33 Romeo. Polaris
Follow.
identified. Descent flight level 100. Clear direct to Rigib and cleared out of 10 minutes.
That was not Haugesund. Okay, so it is 3-5...
Okay,
direct,
leave it down to 110 and Super 33 Romeo and approve 10 minutes.
And 6 degrees. 6 degrees inclination with 027. And -7. So 63.6, 63 point, no, 64, 700. We are not allowed to use autobrake 2 or 1, we need to use autobrake 3 or max. So I think we could use autobrake 3. We can actually take flaps 40. So we decrease our landing distance to focus on better chances. So yes, flaps 40. And it's going to be about 35. 40 slash 35. And it's going to be plus 6 knots. Oh, no. I programmed the wrong airport.
Radio check. 5 by 5.
No.
Skydiver 4473, contact approach 12045.
Put the set that you can fly on in case we attribute this V243.
Skydiver 4473, contact approach 12045.
12045, Scandinavian 447.
Okay, good. Nothing happened. So then we can check the RNAV for runway 31 by the Ulfos 1 Victor, and it's going to bum up. Please bum up. And it's going to be
Golf Alpha Lima. Is it possible to change my destination to Gardermoen Airport?
Golf Alpha Lima, that is no problem. You want to go VFR to Oslo?
Affirmative.
okay, now cruising altitude. It's good.
Golf Alpha Lima, roger. I'm in the flight plan for Gardermoen.
3, leaving max. Oh no, that was wrong.
Flap and adjusted.
3. Let's set at 100 on the
Nordic 60 Golf Lima, descend 6,000 feet. QNH 138.
we are on 11515.
Descent flight level 60 and QNH 1028. Nordic 60 Golf Lima.
So I think we can take the approach briefing right now, so we are finished with it right away. South weather, or wait, I go to show you the photograph chart. So the weather now at Haugesund is pretty, we are going to take on a northern wind from 15 knots, KVK 6 degrees, and the QNH is 1727. So we are going to land via the Ulvos 1 Victor arrival. Very simple. So we need to be above 100 at Ulvos and 8,000 at Haugesund Delta 490. And very simple. Just be aware of the terrain that are going to be over the arrival. Then we're going to land the RNAV for runway 31. The course of the RNAV is 313. So it's 313. 313. And 313.
Golf Alpha Lima, is it possible to climb to 5,000 feet?
Golf Alpha Lima, you can climb to 5,000 feet.
Yes, minimum is set to 333.
Alright, climbing to 5,000, Golf Alpha Lima.
And for our Mr. Brush, we're going to climb to
and Steeper 33, running a back and
to
flight
left
deck.
direct to VOR, and we are holding climb
Steeper 33, running a back.
so Carmen VOR on 11515. So that should be the arrival. So friendly friends, it's the terrain at the east side of the airport we need to be worried about, and
this is Singapore 06, flight level 210, going direct to Oxford.
For 20 degrees.
Polaris identified, climb flight level 380.
It's going to be 40 degrees
Climbing to flight level 380, Singapore 06.
40 degrees to our right, so we're going to get a bit lit of crosswind, but we should be okay with that. So, any questions? Good, the approach briefing is complete. That was the wrong button.
Blue Scan 1370, continue with Unicom, good evening.
Unicom Blue Max 1370 and CNR.
Nordic 9 Bravo Hotel requesting descent.
Nordic 9 Bravo Hotel, descent flight level 100. You are cleared. Ulvos 1 Victor on 31.
Descending 100, cleared Ulvos 1 Victor for runway 31 Nordic 9 Bravo Hotel. Okay, and we can take our descent checklist. Pressurization, landing to 100 feet. Recall checked, auto brake free. Landing data, we are going to
Nordic
land
60 Golf Lima, descent 5,000 feet. Via Godid, cleared ILS,
and
runway
135 on the speed, and the minimum is at 333. And approach briefing is complete, so descent checklist is complete.
Via Godid, runway 35, Nordic 60 Golf Lima.
Polaris Golf Air Wizard 143 Charlie level 340 to center.
Swiss 143 Charlie Polaris, good evening. Set squawk 6010.
Squawk 6010 Wizard 143 Charlie.
Singapore 06, Unicom, good evening.
Singapore 06, going to Unicom.
Skyline 092, contact approach 12045.
045 for Scandinavian 092, thank you very much for the service, goodbye.
Where is our real plane now? Okay, so it is around...
Swiss 143 Charlie, identified when ready, descent flight level 120, cleared LN-NIB for Lima.
When ready, descent flight level 143, cleared LN-NIB for Lima, arrival with 143 Charlie.
This plane is 11 years old, and I can't see any altitude, unfortunately. Okay. So we're going to land at 20. So 5 over. I'm going to turn on seatbelts and got to give the cabin crew a 10,000 feet call. Oh, that was some winds. Oh, again. I think it's the FS3 that is a little bit like yeah, why it's oh, that's so unrealistic. I think you just got to turn on seatbelts right now.
Larry Nordic 60 Golf Lima, ILS is engaged.
Nordic 60 Golf Lima, contact tower 119.1.
119.1, håndtryk vel videre, GCS.
Okay, so where are our real world plane? It have we get our is the sand, but I think we are not. I think we're actually a little bit behind. No, maybe not. I don't know.
With 143 Charlie, contact approach 120.45.
120.45, thank you, with the 143 Charlie.
Colors control good.
Yes, we are actually a bit behind.
7 Fox tomorrow,
That's
climbing
just
flight
good.
210 inbound Kubup.
Because
Lift up
then we
for
can
7
get the
Fox
gates
Lima Polaris
or stands
identified.
that are parked up.
Clear direct Deepa, translatable 360.
Climb flight level 360 and direct Vipa to Lufthansa 7 Fox Lima.
All stations, monitor Unicom 122.8, Polaris has to close.
No.
Monitoring Unicom, have a nice day.
Have a nice day.
Ha det. Oh, that was sad. Then, no further ATC on our approach, just Unicom. That wasn't so funny. So we have now online in Norway, we have Oslo approach, Oslo Tower and Bergen Tower, Bergen ground, Oslo Bergen 80s. Maybe Oslo ground is online, but we are too far away. No. But nothing near Haugesund. Turbulent. So this plane is actually scheduled to fly after its flight from Haugesund to Oslo. It's going to fly also to Tromsø, then fly from Tromsø to Oslo then tomorrow. It leaves 5:30 local time, or I think it's 4:30 UTC. Yes, 4:30 UTC. Okay, we can continue our descent down to, what are we going to descend to? We are going to descend down to 3,000 feet, and Kinesh is 1027. Oh, that was a little bit of wind again. So we are expecting to land 1625, the aerial plane, and we are expecting to land 1619 in the simulator. And we are going to take off 1655 local time. Wait, is it local time or is it? No, this is UTC. So it's 0530. It's going to take off from Tromsø. 0530 from Tromsø tomorrow. Not 04. Sorry. So passing 10,000 feet. Okay, we are then passing 10,000, so we can turn on the landing lights. That. Yes. We can also give the cabin call. Still Oslo online? Yes, it is. Oslo tower and approach. I don't know about ground, but hope they are there until we are arriving there. I hope. We are ready for intercepting the RNAV for SID31. Hope it's going to be a good landing. Because with the little crosswind we are going to get off 15 knots. We'll check if the weather have updated. That's why they were for 20 minutes ago. I'm not going to get any new information before landing. So we need to be aware of. No, it's actually 14 knots, so we had 1 knot less now than it was before. That's better than 20 knots or something. That's an increase to 20 knots. That's much better with 14. I need to say I'm not the best one to take crosswind landings. I have tried to practice, but it's easy. Because every time you are going to do it, you need to restart the flight and you need to set up the plane, and it's just not very funny. And the best way to learn it are to use FSI panel or just fly plane into a crosswind airport and run with crosswind. That must be the best option, or the two best options. But I don't have a FSI panel, and yeah, I'm just only flying in Norway, and I've flown just in Norway in around 3 to 4 months now. Yes, so I do love to fly with Norwegian, I do love it. But I need to say I don't have flown long route with it so often. The longest route I've flown is maybe to Krakow in Poland. That's most likely the longest I've flown, or London Gatwick. And I stay up early in the weekend and fly with Norwegian. Like 6:30 in the morning. Just to fly Norwegian. Maybe earlier, because the planes may be taking off 6:30 in the morning. But I do like shorter flights best. But my most favorite is short flights, because you can just fly. You can land and take off more often. You can practice that more. Or just not sit on the chair, staring at the monitor, and sit there for 5 hours or 10 hours, 11, if you're going to fly, take a return flight. Okay, so we are now soon turning final. So we are soon going to extend the flaps to 5. And we are 4 miles, so we can extend flaps. Flaps 5. Flaps 5 green light. We can continue down to 1,500. We can see the cabin crew. And yes, arm speed brake. And then we pass this 2,200, then we can set our no, I think we're actually going to pass around 2,000 feet before we go to set our missed approach altitude of 2,500. We have some boats here, that's nice to see, and we have a runway right straight ahead, and a little bit of good crosswind. So we need to descend. So I wishing that I got to get a good landing, but I can't guarantee that. Okay, we are now passing 3,000 feet. Radio transmitters are alive.
2,500.
Checked. We are going to extend the gear in around 2,000 feet above ground level. And that roughly is around 6 nautical miles from the airport. Okay, 2,000 feet, get down, flaps 15. Getting manual speed control. Okay, we are now past 2,000, so we can set 2,500. Flaps 25. Flaps 30. Plus 6 knots. And flaps 40. Landing checklist. Cabin caller given engine start switches as continuous. Speed brake arm letting it down, flaps 40 green light. Landing checklist are complete. Okay, it wasn't that much of crosswind. Disconnect the auto throttle so we can get full control of the thrust.
1000.
Checked. Autopilot disconnected, eye control. So heavy uptrimmed, I don't know why. Just autopilot, I like to have the push the plane down when it's needed to. Don't trim it down, but push it down. I don't know if that is a good tactic or not. I think I will put it to the right of the runway.
Approaching minimums. 200 minimums.
Continue.
$100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Knots, 60 knots, manual braking, and reversers are off. Okay, the plane has just landed too. So we are not behind. 41 minutes took that flight, and it's probably going to take a little bit, maybe a little bit more time if approach control is offline. But I don't know, I don't want to fly that whole approach into Oslo. This is plane so. Sometimes this plane is just impossible to turn. I don't know why. It's just impossible. Get exactly 50 knots on the runway. taxi at 10 knots. There. Can vacate. And go to retract the flaps. Okay, we can turn off the landing lights. And we can just hold here. So the plane, yes, it's turned off its transponder because it's a non-radared airport. I think we're just going to take gate 2. Starting a view. Okay, brake set. 2 blue, 1 red, engine dead. Just the wrong page. Section services. GPU card. Set chucks. Can request GPU. And we're going to have stairs. And I think we're just going to take the forward stairs. And we can request view. Turn on you, off you. And I think we can take the shutdown checklist. So fuel pumps are off, pitot heat off, quadruple are set, flaps up, brakes released, engine start list cut off, weather radar off, and technical are completed. Shutdown checklist are complete. Welcome to the homeland of the Vikings. Okay. I didn't know that the Vikings lived here. I think they lived the entire Norway. But okay. If they say so, I'm going to accept it. Okay, so got this reset our transponder to 2000, and yes, so that was our first leg. Landing of 234 feet per minute. That's not bad. So the next flight is going to be Nordic 191. So Nordic 191 from November Hotel Delta to Echo Double Golf Mike, and going to use PMDG 737-800 base weight. So registration is Lima November India Bravo, and seal call are Sierra Romeo Bravo Echo. Yes. And we're going to PAX, going to be auto, freight none, zero fuel wage, auto, and call sign for Nordic 191. It's going to be Nordic 191. Nordic 191, and we're going to take off 1755 UTC. And yes, 1755, and we're going to generate our flight. And we can disconnect from WhatsApp and file the flight plan. Flight plan is filed. It's going to be Nordic 919. Connect. Nordic 191. Connect. Features. Yes, flight plan. Yes, that's good. So the flight time was 41 minutes. Minutes. 41 minutes. And now it's the return leg. Yes. So then we can begin to prepare for the return flight. So the approach control in Oslo is still online, and same with the tower control. So I hope you are lucky and going to get control there. Okay, so we're going to fly Echo November Hotel Delta to Echo November Golf Mike. We are going to be Nordic 191. Go to departure 31. Departure 31. Wait a little bit. That was too far down. Okay, 31 via the Odinu 1 kilo. Odinu 1 kilo. And Odinu is going to be direct to Bubga. Direct to Adobe. That was not T. Oh, there, finally. Okay, so for the pref unit, we are going to have a cost of 15. Final reserves are 3.2 tons. 3.2. Cruising wind is 33948. No, we need to set our cruising altitude first, and that is 330. 338.48. And minus 57. The residual altitude is going to be 7,000 feet. Yes, that should be good. Then we can begin to load in our cargo. So it's going to be 2 tons on both. Passengers are still deboarding, and we're going to have 6.2 tons of fuel. But I have 162 packs. And we are going to set the aircraft equipment, going to fix the transition altitude problem. 7,000. And option simulation. 8 knots, rotate, positive rate, not 400 feet. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so it's going to climb up to 330. And it's going to be 330. Turn off you now because the APU is turned off. What that? Okay, so we're just gonna begin the boarding. It doesn't take too long. So then we have begun our boarding and we have finished with our route. So what now? We have in time. We are going to depart in around 20 minutes. Oh yes, 20 minutes. And the plane is boarding or loading. So then we can begin to prepare for the departure. So we're going to take off from Economic Hotel Delta. It's going to be runway 31. We are not going to use any sections. We need to backtrack. And the weather now at Haugesund is 350 13.6 and 1027. So follow 350 13 6 10 2127. Was it 27? 1027. So in these conditions we can't take off with a takeoff at 66.2 tons. That is a little bit alarming. We have more fuel on this flight. We have the same amount of passengers and 100 kilograms less of cargo. So it's going to be interesting and see if we are able to take off. So then we need to, and this is going to be off air. We got maybe flaps 10. Yes, we can use flap 10 if necessary for the takeoff weight. Yeah. So we can unload the old flap on Navigraph, import from SimBrief, and go to import a new one. Okay. Departure. It's RNAV. We need to expect close-in obstacles, but we're going to talk more about that in our departure briefing. Now we're just waiting for the passengers to load and the plane to load, and yeah, and we're going to depart in 15 minutes very soon. And our minimum flap retraction altitude is 1,126. That is the wrong one again. 1,200 1,126. So this is finished very soon. And you are also finished. The only thing we're waiting for is the passengers, and our expected zero fuel weight is going to be what is it? Zero fuel weight of 60.3 tons. As of now, we're going to have a gross weight 66. Yes. So the gross weight is going to be higher, so we 66,600, and it's most likely going to climb when we're boarding our passengers, so we need to wait. So wait, balance. Cargo, we're going to have 2,000 and 2,000. It's going to be, what is our total load of fuel? 6,200. Here it gives us 62.7 tons of for zero fuel weight, and we have 62.7. Okay, something wrong here. Was this at the short field? Yes. Okay, it seems that it's going to be 66,600 for the takeoff weight. So then we need to take and try flaps 10. That's not good. Flaps 15. That's okay. If we take flaps 5 and turn off the air conditioning. No, we need to use flaps 15 for the takeoff. So 26k with actually temperature of 30 degrees. To be honest, that makes no sense. Flaps 15, and it's going to be 145, 144, 144, 135, 44. What just happened? What? It's a rotate speed higher than the V1 is higher than rotate. Okay, so 134, 135, 144. Some bug or something. Our center of gravity, what is it? It is 18.3. Okay, so 144. Okay, so the passengers are now finished boarding. We are going to depart in around 10 minutes. So I think we can begin our departure briefing. And this was 191. We are 800. It's going to be Lima, November, India, Bravo. Okay, so are you ready for the departure briefing? Okay, so for Haugesund Karmøy Airport, the weather now as followed. It's 30 knots, okay, 6 degrees, and the QNH is 1027. So we are going to expecting to taxi or push straight back and taxi via the apron to Charlie and then backtrack runway 31. The runway is 313 and that we have that set in the aircraft. So for any if you need to reject under 8 knots, we're going to reject for every abnormal things. Above 8 knots, we're going to reject for engine failures, fires, windshield warning, or the aircraft is unsafe to fly. When I call the reject takeoff, I'm going to close the first levers, take out the speed manually, and apply maximum reverse. If the auto brake is not braking properly, I'm going to take full manual braking of the aircraft. If you are able, we are going to backtrack the runway and taxi out of vacate the runway. And do further actions after that. If not, we're going to set the park brake on the runway and take the necessary checklists and see what decide what we are going to do. If any warnings occur after V1, we're just going to continue takeoff, raise the gear and positive rate, and no further actions under 400 feet. After that, we are going to take the abnormal checklist, NORB checklist, and decide what we are going to do. So we are going to then depart from 31 via the Odinu 1 kilo departure. It's a very simple departure. It's just taking off and taking an a right turn towards Odinu. And we are going to need to expect close in obstacles on our departure, and it's on our departure and so on. Yes, then we are going to it's going to be a left seat takeoff with my flight director on the master. It's going to be an LN-NIB and VNAV takeoff or departure. And for any threats, like I said on the departure, we need to be aware of close obstacles on our departure and the terrain at the east side of the airport. So any questions? Good, then the departure briefing is complete. So, yes, the departure briefing is completed, and we are very soon ready for departure. So it's around 10 minutes until we are going to depart. Passengers are boarded, and we have done the takeoff briefing, and we have calculated our V speeds. So Oslo approach is still online. So So I think we're going to prepare ourselves for departure now and depart and hopefully get ATC at Gardermoen. 4.8 we can see. Yeah, 4.8. Okay, so then we can take the pre-flight checklist. So, pins and covers. Removed. Oxygen. Tested 100%. Night transparent display switches all at normal and auto. Window heat are on, aircraft pressure packs are off, and all bleeds on. Flight instrument tracking 043, QNH 1027 and reading around 93 feet. Parking brake, we are just going to check the brake temperature, that is good. So we parking brake set, and start levers at the cut off, rudder and aileron trim, 3 and 0, and takeoff taxi briefing are complete. Pre-flight checklist below the line. Fuel, we do have 6.2 tons and all the wing pumps are on. Passenger signs are set. Auto brake, RTO. CD pre-flight and ACARs are completed. Takeoff speeds, V1 134, rotated 135 and V2 142. Correction, 144. MCP, V2 144, 313 and 330 set. Pre-flight checklist are complete. So, APU generators are now on. We can release the chocks and everything is going to disconnect and drive away. What is that black thing on the... I don't know if it's point of delivery or it's a bug. But yeah, I think we're going to survive that. There, the stairs are now leaving. So yes, we're going to push straight back. How long is the estimate? 50 meters? No. If we go to the pushback, we can take 40 meters. Okay, the minimum is 90. Okay, we are going to use 90 then. Okay. And we are going to take the before start checklist. So, flight door closed, doors and windows are closed, anti-collision light on and transponder off. The before start checklist is complete. So then we can start the pushback.
Cockpit to ground. Go ahead. We've been cleared for pushback and start, tail straight out.
I do love that shadow.
Roger that. Ready for push straight back. Release the brakes, please.
Park brake released.
Brakes released. Brakes released.
Okay, then we can start the engine number 2. $25 fuel.
Roger that. Ready for push straight back. Release the brakes, please.
Park brake set. And engine number 2 is stable, so then we can start engine number 1. Check. Nothing is online around here. 25 here.
Haugesund traffic, Lima November, Tango Foxtrot Tango Quebec is inbounding Haugesund. We are inbounding runway 13. We are descending to 2,000 feet and we are 8 nautical miles away from Babsa.
Flaps 15. Take before taxi checklist. Generators are on. P2 heat on. Anti-ice off. Air pressure packs auto. Isolation for auto. Engine start switch it at continuous. Engine start use early 10 flight controls. Ailerons. Elevators. And rudder checked, ground clear and APU are off. Before taxi checklist are complete. So Haugesund traffic Nordic 191 taxiing to holding point Charlie for runway 31. Haugesund traffic. Look at the shadow. Okay, so it was a plane inbound to land. So we are going to first now taxi to Charlie and hold short. And I don't know what we are going to do. If we're going to ask how far it is from the runway, and
Haugesund traffic, Lima November, Foxtrot Tango Quebec, hold file runway 13. I repeat, final runway 13. We are landing wrong way, I know, but we are landing runway 13.
Landing 13. Runway 13, det er jo på helt andre siden. Okay, we are going to check on WhatsApp to try to find out actually what runway is landing on. I think it's that he had right. No, that was the wrong website there. Okay, so we go down to Haugesund here. That is ourselves, yes. Haugesund traffic, Nordic 191, backtracking and landing up runway 31, Haugesund traffic. Okay, going to backtrack and
okay, then we course.
How far of a runway distance are we going to use?
Lima Tango Quebec is 2 knots away from the runway.
Nordic 199 holding short Charlie and backtracking after landing traffic, Haugesund traffic. Ok, da venter jeg. Fordi at jeg trodde at that land traffic at 2 nautical miles or something, so we can just wait. I think we don't have to stress that much. And this flight is live, and I think it's a backtracked, so we are a little behind, but that's just good, but not too far behind. Okay, so 070 for the transition altitude, 310, 200, and 100. 34165.
Haugesund traffic, Lima Tango Quebec, Wicket runway Alpha.
Haugesund traffic, Nordic 191, backtracking runway 31, Haugesund traffic. Okay, then we can backtrack. Then we are close. 33356, and the last one is 34534. 34534. Okay, we can see the cabin crew. And slow a little bit down. That wasn't actually a bad turn. That is probably one of my best turns in a long time when I'm backtracking. Okay, so can turn on the rest of the lights and take the before takeoff checklist. So flaps 5, plan 5, green light set, WS trim set to 4.8 units and cable are given. Before takeoff checklist are complete. Haugesund traffic, Nordic 19 departing runway 31, Haugesund traffic. Take off. Thrust stable. Takeoff reset. Checked.
Demonting. Positive rate of climb.
Gear up. Okay, command A. Flaps 5. Flaps 1. Flaps up. Standard. Standard, and we can take the after takeoff checklist. So engine bleeds are on, packs auto, landing gear up and up, flaps up, no light, and altimeters as standard cross checked. After takeoff checklist are complete. We can release the cabin crew. We are a little bit further ahead. Green plane. So 10,000. Landing lights off, and we can release the passengers. Okay, so just to double check weather charts. We are going to get a very good crosswind all the way. But it doesn't seem like we're going to get too much wind or something. And most of the jet streams are further north, so it should be okay. Oslo Bus is still online, so we are expecting ATC on our arrival. I hope so, because it's best to have ATC on your arrival than on your departure. Okay, I think you can set up the arrival. Okay, so we, the runways in use is the 01, so expecting ILS on left. The P3 Lima via Valpu. I've heard that before. Not worried about it. Okay, then we can begin to calculate our performance. Or the landing distance we are going to need, and the flaps and everything. So around 1 ton is going to be there. 1 ton, so it's going to be 64,500. 64,500. Why is it lagging? Okay, so landing, we're going to land at Economic Golf Mike 01 left. Try the weather now at Oslo is as follows. The winds are 010 at 4 knots. 010 at 4 knots. Temperature are 5 degrees and conditions 1020. 5 degrees 1020. Flaps 30, it's going to be 64,500. So we're going to use flap 30 with 149 knots. So then we have done that. Then it's our approach into Oslo. What to expect 0 left, so we're going to brief for 0 left. So the ILS frequency is 111 no, correction, 110.3. 110.3. 110.3. So ILS, no, correction, the decision height is going to be that, not the correct one. 1020, we can set that now, and it's going to be 857 feet. So we are getting there soon, and I think we're going to use auto brake 3. I think it is a standard. Okay, so we have got Oslo Gardermoen tower online. We have Gardermoen approach and 127.150 on the 80s. 127.150.
Battle report. Wind 010 degrees 4 knots, variable between 330 and 040 degrees. Kev OK. Temperature 5, dew point -9. QNH 1020. Nosig. Acknowledge information Juliet on first contact.
So if I Juliet, we're going to lift to the runways.
Oslo Gardermoen information Juliet. Time 1650 Zulu. Expect ILS or RNP approach. Runway 01 left and 01 right in.
So okay, so most likely 0 left, because we are coming from the west side. So that makes sense. Soon going to begin our descent. So okay, should we then begin the approach briefing? So for the weather now at Gardermoen is pretty good. It is a light wind from the north, KVK 5 degrees, AQNH is 1020. So we are going to land via the Adobe 3 Lima arrival. It's a very long arrival, but we have ATC online, so we should be get some directs, and it's very easy and 250 below 100 as standard procedure. For the landing, we are going to land the ILS 01 left. Courses is 012. and we need to begin our descent now. So we're going to set 17,000 and 700 in the box here. I'm going to take the descent checklist. Okay, so descent checklist. Precision landing set to 700, recall, checked auto brake, free, flaps 30, 138, no correction, 148 knots, and minimums are 857, and approach briefing are underway. So the descent checklist is complete. Okay, so the courses are 012, that's it, 012, 012, and 012. The island track is 110.3, and that is set. And for our missed approach, we're going to climb on track 012 to 5000 and expect entering by Oslo approach. And yes, that is for the arrival. Then we are expected to make it at Alpha 5, Alpha 4, Alpha 5, Alpha 6. And we're going to make it, hold short at the taxiway we make it at, and we're going to see what gate we are going to get. If I'm going to, if I can, I'm going to request the gate that the rear flight is parked at. But if we can't, we're going to just take the gate that the controller have gave us. Okay, and for any threats, no threats, clear skies, little bit terrain at the west side, but it's too far away, and not much traffic as I have heard of. So any questions? Good, and the departure briefing is complete. So then we can actually what was I going to do? I was going to check the time, because if we take direct now to Valpu after there and check what our arrival time is going to be, it's going to be 17:43, 17:20. So if we take 45 then, so half is going to be our seatbelt on. We are approaching Oslo approach controlled area. That's not too far away. Why is this subscribe warning or alert working? See, I haven't got a new subscriber, but I didn't get a warning. Why is the question? Is it that I download the app? Is it something wrong with Streamlabs? Okay, we are... Okay, so then we can... test it out. Okay, it worked on OBS. Check if it works on the stream too. No, that doesn't work. Now maybe I know now no, because if I record the whole monitor, the thing is going to lag. So I just captured the game, and now we can see the subscribers. Seems like that's the reason. Seems like it. So I'm very sorry for that. I can't fix it because then you're going to get a laggy stream. I think smooth stream is better than a laggy one. But why? That's the question. Because it's on, so it should work. It seems that it doesn't. I think that just... odd. I think that was just Okay, then we got to contact the approach on 12045. 12045.
Okay, the 295, so for the ATC available, unit come 122.8, goodbye.
Up to unit go 122.8, can we just get on?
Oslo approach, high end Nordic 191 passing 190.
Nordic 191, Oslo approach, hello again, squawk 1211.
1211 Nordic 191.
Scandinavian 454. Nordic 191 identified. Information kilo current. Expect ILS 01 left, descent level 120.
Expect ILS 0 left and descending 120 Nordic 191.
Nordic 191 actually interest in RNP whiskey 01 left.
Negative Nordic 191.
Nordic 191 roger, then proceed direct to Valby for ILS 01 left and free speed.
Direct Valby and free speed Nordic 191.
Departure good evening, Nordic 1190, passing 3000, climbing 7000.
Nordic 1190, slow approach, hello again. Identify the climb flight level 210 and direct master.
We don't want this RP whiskey because then you are just turning final right before the runway, and that is just if you have if you don't have the time, that's okay, but we do have time, so And I just don't like that approach. If I want a good landing, I want the ILS.
Nordic 191, descend 5,000 feet, QNH 1029.
Sending 5,000 QNH 1029 Nordic 191. Sure, that's QNH 1029 there.
Nordic 191, via Valp, transition, clear ILS 01 left.
Via Valp, transition, clear ILS 01 left, Nordic 191. To listen to the 8 as well.
Yeah, 191, I guess Stanger, so 1 established on ILS, contact tower 118.3, ha det bra.
Roger, established tower 118.3, ha det bra.
QNH1
Nordic 119.0, Sweden is offline, no further ATC available, Unicom 122.8, goodbye.
Unicom 122.8, Nordic 119, set up, good night.
Transition level 80. For en route clearance request via data link or contact tower 118.3. Meta report. Wind 350 degrees 3 knots variable between 290 and 040 degrees. Kev OK. Temperature 4, dew point -9.
It says the QNH 1020 and I got 1029. I should have questioned it. And now the ATC is broken. Good. Then we can use internet. Yes, I think you read it wrong. So we're going to set 1020. lights, logo light, and what can we get? 10k pole. So we are soon transitioning into Valpu. Passing 8,000. We are soon going to extend flaps to 5. There, for soon at 5,000 we can continue to descend down to 4,000. So then we can take flaps 5. Hope that was 5. And it was. Okay, 800 to 900 to go. Okay, you can see the cabin crew. And approach. And the localizer is captured. And our missed approach altitude was 5,000. Localizer capture. Traveler, god kväll, Nordic 191 established LS 0 left.
Nordic 191 Garmin Tower, MS 0 left, clear to land, wind calm.
Clear to land 0 left, Nordic 191. Clear to land, and we can turn on this here. Checked. Miles. Gear down. Flaps 15. Flaps 25. Flaps 30. Landing checklist. Chemical given engine start switches at continuous. Speed brake arm, landing down, and flaps 30 green light. Landing checklist are complete. Okay then, enjoy the landing.
Jetta 17 Golf holding Bravo 201 left, ready for departure. Jetta 17 Golf, via Bravo 2, line up runway 01 right. Via Bravo 2, line up runway 01 right, Jetta 17 Golf.
500. 400. Approaching minimums. 300. Minimums.
Continue.
JetBlue 17 Golf, wind 350 degrees at 3 knots, runway 01 right, ready for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 01 right, Jetta 17 Golf.
Knots when you're braking.
Nordic 191, taxi Mike Kilo, stand 15.
Mike Kilo, stand 15, Nordic 191. Okay, retracting the flaps. So Mike, so that's here, to the right.
Jetta 17 Golf passing 2,200 feet.
Jet time 17 Golf, no further ATC available, Monte Unicorn 122.8.
Okay, switching to Unicorn 1228, Jetta 17 Golf, head up.
Hello, Scandinavian 226 with you inbound left 01 left.
Blocked.
Max 1395, stand 6 now, ready for push.
Hey, exactly the same stand. We got
Blue
exactly
Max,
the same stand that,
1395,
like,
pushing
from the controller that the rear aircraft actually parked at. That's it's very good.
Gardermoen Tower, Scandi 226, inbound ILS 01 left.
I see, I see.
Scandinavian 226, Gardermoen Tower, hello, wind 350 degrees at 3 knots, runway 01 left, clear to land.
Clear to land, 01 left, Scandinavian 226.
Okay, so stand 15. That is Last stand. Okay then, taxi lights off. And why it's lagging? Oh my god. There we go, that's much better. Oh no, parking brake set, thank you. Stop, I think was okay, yes, I hope. Okay, so 2 blue, 1 red, engine's dead. Can turn off the transponder and set it to 0. Yes. And waiting for the engines to spool a little bit down. 20. Articulation light off. This may be one of the AI traffic from the model matching that is causing this lagging on the overhead. Okay, I got to disconnect from WhatsApp and most likely that's going to fix it. Unfortunately, not yet. Okay, probe heats off. Electrical hydraulics off. Off. Open. No, that's off. Thank you. That was on. We can turn off the APU. Okay. So, okay, that was not the. Now it's better. Okay, something. Okay. So, yaw damper can go off. We can turn off these fuel pumps. We can turn off some lights in here. Yes, so then we can take the shutdown checklist. So, fuel pumps are off, pitot heat off, hydro set, flaps up, park brake released, engine start levers at cut off, weather radar off, and technical log are completed. Shutdown checklist are complete. Okay, so we can request the jetway and we can release passengers, and the APU has pulled down, so we can turn off the last fuel pump. Okay, so that should be it. So, this is the end of the stream. We have now finished these 2 flights from Oslo to Haugesund and Haugesund Oslo. I hope you enjoyed this stream. I'm going to try to stream at Wednesday next week, and I'm most likely guaranteed to stream on the Thursday next week. So yes, I hope you enjoyed the stream, and hope to see you again in the next one. Have a nice evening, morning or night, and bye bye.